You stay away from the window sills, pour a small amount of baby powder into the palm of your hand and blow onto the outside of the rear window. The baby powder will allow the film to slide across the glass. Wet a paper towel with solution and wipe first across the center and then along each side of the window. This will give you an H pattern of moisture on the window. Quickly place film on the outside of the rear window with the factory edges of the film along the top and bottom of the window and the liner facing towards you. Next, wet a paper towel with solution and wipe an H pattern on top of the film. Then squeegee over the H pattern to anchor the film to the glass. Most new cars have a black border around the entire rear window frame. For your first rough cut, trim a pattern that overlaps the border by 1/4 inch on each side and by 1 inch on the top and bottom. Lift one side half of the film and re-wet the H pattern under the film on the glass with solution using a wet cloth. Lay the film down and squeegee this half of the H pattern to re-anchor the film securely into position. Repeat this step on the other half of the film. You should now have 2 large pockets above or around your H pattern, providing you with a starting point for the heat shrinking process. With your heat gun approximately 6 to 10 inches away from the film, heat the film at the center of each pocket, moving the heat gun in a circular motion. You will begin to see the film shrink over a large area. This spreading out of the shrink area is the benefit of the dry method over the wet method. By spreading out the shrink area, you will be able to shrink more difficult windows, and you can reduce marks left in the film that sometimes occur when using the wet shrink method. With your free hand, smooth out the newly heated film area. Repeat this process until the film has fully formed to the curvature of the glass. Once the film is shrunk most of the way, lift half of the film off the window and spray the glass with solution. Place film back onto the window, mist the top surface and squeegee out solution. First, squeegee across the middle of the film about a 10-inch wide stripe. Then use upward and downward squeegee strokes to work out solution through the top and bottom of the film. After completing this process on one half of the film, repeat this step on the other half of the pattern. If any fingers are remaining on the film, use the wet shrink method to work them out. Using a new blade on your alpha knife, make a cut 1/8 of an inch longer than the black border around the entire rear window. Remove the film from the window and place the pattern onto a clean trimming glass with the hard coat against the glass. Trim off any uneven edges. If necessary, use solution to remove any excess baby powder.